Hey guys, it's Bpoomer. Today we're going to be talking about something that should never have happened. The internet is always filled with its fair share of drama and accusations, but this time, false one ended in someone's death. Inquisitor Ghost was a popular TikToker and cosplayer from Italy who was known for his impersonation of Ghost, a character from the Call of Duty Modern Warfare video games. He had over 1.8 million followers on TikTok and was admired by many fans for his realistic and creative costumes and videos. Now, of course, before we begin, if you want to see more videos like this, or just support my channel in general, please like, subscribe, and let me know your opinion down in the comments. Let's begin. On or around September 20th of 2023, a number of screenshots were sent to the moderators of a Discord community containing Inquisitor Ghost and other Call of Duty cosplayers. The screenshots show an alleged conversation from March of 2023 between Inquisitor and 17-year-old AJ, his former video editor. In these DMs, Inquisitor says things like, "love you," and that he wants to marry AJ, which she supposedly took as predatory behavior. Another DM shows Inquisitor saying he's not interested in AJ because of her age and distance from him. It is also worth noting that the age of consent in Italy is 14 and the age of gap between Inquisitor and AJ is 6 years, AJ being 17 and Inquisitor being 23. AJ is, however, not from Italy. But this is not the full story. There's more to it than that. So there's a guy that goes by Tito, along with two other people, one being the minor, AJ. For whatever reason, these three individuals did not like this guy's content. In the past, they got the minor, who was 17, to attempt to get Inquisitor Ghost to say something that could get him defamed and exposed. This initial attempt did not work, because Inquisitor Ghost, as I said before, expresses disinterest. Additionally, the minor also lied about her age the first time as well, because Inquisitor Ghost has in his bio that he does not speak with minors. Funny enough, I'd like to point this out. This Tito guy, he was 21 while dating this minor in question. Which is funny because, you know, he's trying to get someone else accused of grooming falsely. But basically, the first attempt did not really work out. They, for some reason, hated this guy enough to decide to make another attempt at this. The minor becomes an editor for Inquisitor Ghost, to which he agreed to. From his perspective, I imagine it was going pretty well, as the editing was pretty good. However, she kept coming on to him and being flirty, trying to get him to mess up. One day, Inquisitor decides to say that he loves her and wants to marry her. Now this may sound bad, which to be fair, it does. But it was taken out of context. This was said in response to a good job editing. And unfortunately, they took this opportunity to take these messages out of context. They used this information to try and ruin his career. And of course, the internet being the internet, there was a lot of people who took this news at face value and believed it right away. Eventually, Inquisitor did find out what happened, seeing the screenshots of the DMs himself, and of course naturally cut ties with the minor. Now, Inquisitor Ghost did not take this news well, which brings us to the next part of the video. A livestream began on Inquisitor Ghost's TikTok page. In this livestream, Inquisitor Ghost was seen in a dark, empty room late at night. The comments for the stream were turned off, so viewers were unable to discuss what was going on. Eventually, someone smashed through a window in the empty room. Amidst the panic, someone seemed to be performing CPR as another person was on the phone, and a person was heard demanding in Italian to call someone for help. Another unidentified person was heard saying he was hanged there. Now, after all this happens, someone ended up calling a morgue and was able to confirm that he had in fact passed away. Of course, like other similar cases, this video is being spread around to a lot of people that are unwilling to see the video. If you watch my channel, you'll know that this is nothing new. Ronnie McNutt had the same exact situation happen, as well as other videos as well, but none nearly as big as Ronnie McNutt, from what I've seen. But let's not get off on too much of a tangent here. The people that caused this are still adamant they're telling the truth, which they're not telling the truth, but of course they're going to say that. In my opinion, they are entirely to blame for this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't give a shit what age you are. If you make false accusations of this magnitude, knowingly, and cause someone to off theirself, you should be held responsible and punished for it. Too many people get away with terrible things just because they're minors. It happens far too often, especially on the internet. Now, am I to say that they should be held to the same degree as an adult? No, I'm not. Am I saying this applies to very young children? Also, no, I'm not. But you gotta remember, this girl was 17. She's 1 year away, and she's responsible for a man's death. Again, you gotta admit, this is pretty fucking severe, and sometimes justice is served, but other times it's not, and nothing happens to the person in question. And they never change. She's close enough to an adult, 1 year away to be precise, to know what the fuck they were doing. And of course, the other two people, they were adults themselves, so it's far less debatable on their part. Getting back to the topic at hand, to my knowledge, there was no personal reason for them to do this. They just seemingly didn't like the cosplay content. And for that, they ended up taking someone's life.